Hello? To the camera guy that my damaged eyes had that state provided right to be camera shy. So I'd advise that you dismantle your pride and make arrangements to sever all scandalous ties. Herbal pleasantries, allow these notes in heavenlies to intelligently envelop me. So now I've channeled my mind on doing well, cause I panel the time. Pillow speaking to vixen from Venus. Still no prescription for the inconsistency with these dreams which seem fixed. Assets are ample and convex, but I ain't down for the sled next on Les Trex. On bomb sex missions is where you locate Big West. I don't need hoes to masturbate when they see checks. A twang lips which hang to their knees, completely stretched. Tells of the incredible from a nigga whose gazelles will send shells through your vegetables. And don't forget I'll suck the chick with a vegetable. Leave her open like Mars Soups living in Mexico. I love when I pump gas like my black ass lives in Texaco. Lyrical inspiration for critical conversations, pitiful obligations for James waiting impatient. I told you lames I'm game for making these statements, so go ahead and dread the ones you said at the police station. I must be Agent Romanov cause I'm rushing to make moves, even though this is gonna be an epic record, I must confess. Plus I've laid waste to the booze, traveling upon this path, honing this lyrical craft so I can't lose. Next level devil warships for you atheists who don't praise pastors who perform gay sex while taking chips. Controversy sells when you excel at making hits. I'd rather cipher pipe and venom from Magic Johnson spitting hits than to make love to the baby mama with more drama than a windy trip. The least you can do is send development flicks of a son's growth is of irrelevance. You jealous ass chick, new topic. I stood watch on blocks while my squad pop blocks and parking lots while we raising gaining profits, robbing houses while providing our spouses' mouths with crystallized supplements. Just to be honest, me and my squad running with fathers from the comments. New topic. I thought you taught your bitch about certain gifts on unsponsored drops, wearing no prosper and no hold the top. You know what happens soon after panties is floating drop, followed by that laughter which states that we supposed to stop. You're rolling ponies close and I'm hoping to watch you make a foolish mistake, go for an open crotch, pounding on doors at the last round, provoke the cops, soaking your snot box in Epsom salt so the clots and swelling stop. When I was growing up my pops was into selling rocks, both roles were in the world closed in, both turned felon from excelling beyond the surveillance of Thompson's shop. Getting head from a quarter dyke just felt nice, like there's the light, always getting all orders right. She says my insides melt so divine and she resembles Joey Porter's wife. I was once in life for the fruits of other laborious acts. Place boots the windpipe, now that's an unglorious fact. Yo, big lightsabers and sacks with a half black thick night chaser with ass who love to taste the glass. Getting blazed with the latest which was blazed with the oil and hash. You only live this type of life once and days get spoiled fast. Don't reach for the highest branch as they sway in the breeze. Life is never normal, just sit back and breathe. Take your spouse out the house and sink your feet in the beach. And don't sell yourself cheap by being on the receiving end of one of them mode. Read them in weeks. I see those hands, but I need them to reach at the atmosphere so you can feel the heat. Once Jesus speaks, bass hits so deep it shakes the earth at its axis. Since my birth I just had this exact knack to quarterback the worst to the lavish. So allow me to disperse a verse from that inner savage. While critics call conditions, I flash back to two bitches kissing while I'm smashing the red hit from the back. While the prophylact got me in and out like some engine pistons. And they possess more elegance than showers with Taventine tiles, all smiles after my actions. What's next? Relationships can deprecate within a moment's notice. She spotted me on some Def Leppard shit while I was losing focus. Got her confused and hopeless. Plus she praised for that commitment which we swore to elope with. And I've known it's not gonna be what she appreciates. So I disowned the bitch and just deepened the hate. Lost thoughts in our bed led to a soft cloth on the neck. Okay, that's enough with blot and the sweat. New topic, astronomical with this Cassius Clay wordplay till I pass away and avenge sevenfold for you castaways who do what those actors say. Any track I'll match without the hash to blaze. I'll be right up on that ass like brown spots on your crack from weight. I'ma lay it all out, no chase. So place the yak astray, life's a bitch and we all wish we could go back some days. I think back on how it would be if I just wouldn't have taken that last drink. I would have arrived with my wife to pick my child up in the Rover. Her parents had paper on deck like reporters, personalized service, pro-social sorters. I'm glad that my son's mother and I had parents that didn't abort us, cause we provided the blessing for being so glorious. And I've envisioned my baby boy boisterous, the next generation's voice of trust, utilizing aerosol cans, charm moist and rust, painting abstract visions of my boy the guff, leaving me heartfelt and less malcontent with my current situation. Damn, there's not an end to this lyrical domination. I've been successful at it through spiritual concentration. Project my actions of past addict through front page streams of ventilation. Viewed almost all of my bad habits and demonstrated productivity degradation. Now I've taken the time to embrace my greatness. I drift away from the less calculated without the security blanket. Only fixated on hatred and extra crank hits. Blindfolded breakdancing along a plank with both hands that build anguish. And the mind forgetting all those days you lay wasted. I realize you paralyzed me with a paralyzed as if I was living the perfect life with two wives while spending useless nights with one that's too cool and the other who won't refuse to fight. Left me in a state of shock, confused with your plight, thinking back to our futureless existence in a new light. Now I focus more on attitudes that constructively do right. That's what happens when you improve a few sights. We both wanted so much to produce that new life. My jet stream causes chicks to get moist like wet dreams. Sex sells as long as you excel with a caress team. So West team with a green regime and flex jeans, sex scenes so serene, mixed maidens without that Maybelline. I'm back with an able theme, in Versarica black and attached to cables and machines, robotic and organic master seems. I hatched from a being who was an aura that was so diverse, like Mother Earth when she sings, and had the same purse throughout my years as a teen. She dated a couple of jerks, then she reverted back to a fling, still going to work, helping those hurt by a husband who fiends, and the rhyme remains conservative. She isn't much for that bling. Ayo, nonsense and this consistence with these so-called perfect establishments. Wish I had me a chick that gets 50 cents and is adamant to grind the magic stick and send diaries can incite a rebellion of distrust and destructive behaviors that can be distangled and ruptured or even torn from danger. Plus the old life was nonsensical, feeling as though every low had made me invincible. Sideline qualities and some of my principles, still I remain indispensable with that primitive glow. Your bro is so irresistible and the women still know planetary magnetics, legendary and attractive. My laboratory is in need of a bad Miss January without the added havoc from a last pack that hadn't paid the rent. I keep it cracking like eggshells atop the doormat. I even had your chick screaming where the whore's at. Had them both gleam close, so let's toast the sore backs. Regression towards a former state in 4 flat. Now allow me to cable this across the vast oceans, thinking back to our past and how we were closed in. Phoenix crotch with fat tits, single rows and the doors closed until we were both frozen in sin. Yo, she had 2 sets of fat lips, South Polish skin, hazel eyes with a beautiful grin. I need a chick spick to turn me solid like Jack Nick. My new clothes and brim next to the toilet bowl, cause we both lost control and gave in. I beat the brakes off them cakes until they cave in. Natural, lyrical, alchemist, factual and spiritual. Living the word of an alchemist, sipping the poisonous alcadonas of the belladonna. Splitting an ounce with my chick, who stick like the smell of marijuana. Filling the room of my device, consuming shrooms with the cartoons and high volume. Deep within the dead of night, I'm that half-black revolutionist. Listen to what Confucius spits, digging Mariana to find the truth in it. Plus I marry Rihanna to throw them deuces in it. And I'm leaving this shit for eons, no smooches, miss. Yo, no smooches, miss. Throw a 7x3 salute for them troops who grip facial structures with boots and clips. Now count your blessings and recruit this dick. I'm about regression and progression, plus the pursuit of happiness. And I've been known to condone the negative acts of a ruthless bitch with an ass core date, so I can't lose this grip. New topic, westernology, Wild West spits it logically. Ain't no whore making me flip an apology. I'm dipping beyond this orbit where all the knowledge brings peace and clarity. Cause at least where there was a lot of it, yo, we can go in depth with your feelings and share with me, yo. And I honestly wasn't prepared for each moment in time you express yourself emotionally, unless I had my liquid transformation close to me. I brag and boast with ease, and it's only this chosen thing. The son's mother wants to clone my seams, evil-eyed and demonized, while you motivate from the starting line. And apart from me wanting to leave you without a heart to be broken, you're just fine. Positive thought process hadn't soaked in when involving your plots against West. Went to the pen after catching the dart to the chest. Deprecation to a relationship, disrespect and a lack of patience, which caused me to expose your flaws and seduce multiple bras. When I'd skip rocks and shards across the tops of your hips while I was relapsing on our first camping trip. So many beautiful moments, now I just can't sit back and relax and stand this chick at a finest hour. We turned to spring breakers and active showers. Both of us moon blaze ball were devoured. Our moments went sour and you and I both became cowards. The karma can be an old hat type bitch. Plus I'm with that bold rap, so I'm at the end of this shit. I'm twice as nice when I'm precise, yo. You know that newly invented shit. I'm almost done. Don't fret, folks, I go all night. It's all might, no trite in my sights as I approach a mic. I now resolve fights without low blows and strikes. I possess respect for homos and bulldozers and dykes and cold shoulder Eskimos who wanna bone their own brother's wife. I'm a reincarnation of Joseph Dwayne, keeping these bars in rotation as I conduct conversations while you soak up game. New topic, approach the West with caution, cause it's not all that often that these thoughts get lost in the darkness on some double-cross coffins. Cold flows leaving you without frost in the chin. After snow boxing, a lyrical marksman hitting each target with minimal arguments. Beat confronts the chest to the point your fucking heart splits. I remain fighting to the finish like two entangled American eagles. Despite what you consider vengeance, my remembrance and that which was sustained is more peaceful. Unaltered revenge on people. And then I knew the struggle deepens even when sleeping in church steeples. Even just creeps more slow. And what these streets don't know is that this rebel beast has increased its intake of Cardi flow. And I've been left in that hen and Bacardi go. See, we're all fellow travelers to the grave and beyond. It's a basic instinct for me to keep sharing stones without the need to even respond by comparing our bones. By the way, boxing bare knuckle and throwing over stones. It used to be a hoot and chuckle to hear your hack-eyed tone. I'm back in the zone, but far from home. That's it. Over 300 bars. Hope y'all like it. 11 minutes and 24 seconds.